Welcome to e-lesson on implementation of 4-bit parallel ladder using full ladders, multiplexer, decoder and encoder, presented by B. Venkateshwarlu, senior lecturer. Truth table of half fader. It has two inputs A and B. It has two outputs carry and sum. Two inputs means four combination of inputs, that is 0 0 0 1 1 0 1 1 combination. If it is 0 0, the sum is 0 and carry is 0. If it is 0 1, sum is 1, carry 0. If it is 1 0, sum is 1, carry 0. If it is 1 1 input, sum 0 and carry 1. The truth table of a full ladder. The full ladder have three inputs: input A, input B and carry in. It generates two outputs, sum digit and carry out. So here 3 input means 2 to the power of 3. So 8 combination of inputs with 3 variables. That is 0 0 0. We'll get sum digit is 0 and carry out is 0. If it is 0 0 1, sum is 1, carry is 0. If it is 0 1 0, sum is 1, carry 0. 0 1 1, sum 0 and carry 1. If it is 1 0 0, sum is 1, carry 0. 1 0 1, sum 0 and carry 1. 1 1 0, sum 0, carry 1. 1 1 1, sum is 1, carry out is 1. The 4-bit parallel ladder is in full ladders. A binary adder is a logic circuit that can add two binary numbers. A binary adder is a logic circuit that can add two binary numbers. The binary operation performed by the 4-bit parallel adder can be explained with the help of a below example. Example, let the two binary numbers that are to be added are A equivalent to A0, A1, A2, A3, Bi equivalent to B0, B1, B2, B3. And initially there is no carry, so that is C0. By adding these 3 bits A0, B0, C0, we'll get sum 0 and carry P or carry C1. Similarly, A1, B1, C1 will get sum 1, sum S1 and CQ. The Ci plus 1 gives Cp, Cq, Cr, Cs. So if you add C2, A2, B2, we'll get S2. So A3, B3, C3, it will give S3 and Cs. The symbol of parallel binary adder as shown in the slide. It has 3 inputs A, B and C in. It generates two outputs sum S and carry C out. A binary adder is a logic circuit that can add two binary numbers. A binary adder is a logic circuit that can add two binary numbers. The binary operation performed by the 4-bit parallel adder can be explained with the help of below example. Let us the two binary numbers that can be added are AI, BI, CI. So we'll get some, if we add the 3 bits, we'll get some H0 and carry forward is CI plus 1. So we'll get H0 and CP. If you add A1, B1, C1, we'll get S1 and CQ. Similarly, A2, B2, C2, we'll get S2 and CR. A3, B3, C3, we'll get S3 and CS. Here, A equivalent to A3, A2, A1, A0 are known as agenda. B equivalent to B3, B2, B1, B0 are addend. SI equivalent to S3, S2, S1, H0 are known as sum. CI equivalent to C0, C1, C2, C3 is known as input carry bits. CI plus 1 is the CQ, CP, CQ, CR, CS is known as output carry. Addition of LSBs. So off adder, addition of LSB is off adder is sufficient. It has 2 inputs only initially. There is no carry input. It will generate a sum and carry. If you use a full adder having 3 inputs A, B, C. So here C initially in order to addition of LSB value of 2-bit numbers, you make it Cn equivalent to 0. We'll get sum and C out. A full adder with 1 grounded input act as a off adder. 4-bit parallel adder using full adders. In order to construct a 4-bit parallel adder using full adders, you require 4 full adders. They are connected as shown in the slide. Initially LSB full adder 0. It is having bits A0 and B0. Initially no carry bit. So make it third input C in makes it 0 or grounded. It will generate some H0 and C out. C out is connected to and carry forwarded to the next significant on the right side of the full adder FA1. So here inputs are A1, B1 and Cn, and now it is generates some S1 carry C out. The C out is connected to the C in of the FA2 full adder 2. So now it is having 3 bits A2, B2, C2. So we will get output sum S2 and carry C out. The C out again connected to the most significant bit of the C in of the next full adder, that is FA3. So here A2, B2 and C in of this FA3 of full adder. It generates output sum S3 and carry C out. The construction details are shown. For adding LSB, either off adder or full adder is used. So in order to add LSB values, In initially LSB value having only 2 bits. So half adder is sufficient to addition of LSB value. Whenever the most next succeeding bits on the left side of the number, it is having a 3 bits. That is addenda and agenda, and one more bit is carry bits, carry forwarded bits. So you required full adders. So in order to add LSB, you require only half adder. If you want to use full adder, make the carry input to ground connected, or the scene makes 0 logic. The carry out of each full adder is connected to the carry input of the next higher full adders. Working of 4-bit parallel adder using full adders. The working can be explained with 2 binary numbers that are to be added are A0 equivalent to 1011, B0 equivalent to 0011. Input carry equivalent to 0110, and the full adder 0 inputs are A0 is equal to 1, B0 is equal to 1, and C0 is equal to 0. Initially no carry, so that initial LSB, so which is having no carry, means C0 equivalent to 0. Now we will get some S0 and carry is 1. Some S0 and carry C1 equivalent to 1. So whenever you feed A0 is equal to 1, B0 is equal to 1, C0 is equal to 0, we will get some H0 and carry forward is 1. Now the bits A1 equivalent to 1, B1 equivalent to 1, and CI carry forwarded bit is 1. So 1, 1, 1 means sum S1 and carry 1. So here S1 is 1, the carry bit is also 1. The carry is forwarded to next FA2. Now bits are A2 is equal to B2 is equal to 0, and CIN is 1. Now sum is 1, carry is 0. The carry forwarded to the FA3 of the carry input. Now A3 equivalent to 1, B3 equivalent to 0, carry input is 0. Now output sum S3 equivalent to 1, and C out S4, C out is carry is 0. For the full adders, 1 inputs are A1 equivalent to B1 equivalent to 1, and the carry from the full adder is 0 is C1 equivalent to 1. It produces S1, which is equivalent to the sum S equivalent to 1, carry C2 equivalent to 1. For the third full adder, inputs are A2 equivalent to 0, B2 equivalent to 0, C2 equivalent to 1. It produces S2 sum equivalent to 1 and carry C3 equivalent to 0. Similarly, for the fourth full adder, 3 inputs A3 equivalent to 1, B3 equivalent to 0, C3 equivalent to 0. It produces sum S3 equivalent to 1 and carry equivalent to C4 equivalent to 0. If input carry 0110 CI, agenda bits are 1011 AI, BI equivalent to 0011 addend, then C out is equal to 0. The sum Si equivalent to 1110. So 1011 plus 0011 is 01110. Number of full adders to add two NBT numbers. By using more full adders, we can build binary adders of any length. An NBT adder requires n full adders with each output carry connected to the input carry of the next higher order of full adder. Here what happened? An n-bit adder requires n full adders with each output carry connected to the input carry of the next higher order full adder. For example, to add 16-bit numbers, we need 16 full adders. Please, a logic circuit that can add two numbers: A. Binary adder, subtractor, C. Inverter, D. None. The answer is binary adder. So A bit is binary adder is correct answer. Quiz question 2. A logic circuit that accepts 2 bits as input and produce their sum and carry outputs. A. Half adder, 2. Full adder, C. Multiplier, D. All of the above. A logic circuit that accepts 2 bits as an input and produce sum and carry outputs. So our answer is BTA. Half adder is correct answer. So half adder receives 2 inputs A and B, which generate 2 outputs sum and carry, which function is addition of 2 numbers to 1-bit number. Third question. A logic circuit that accepts 2 1-bit signals and carry in as inputs and produces their sum and carry as outputs. A. Half adder, B. Full adder, C. Both and B, D. None. So our answer is full adder. Full adder accept 2 1-bit signals and carry input. So 3 inputs, it have 3 inputs, it generate 2 outputs sum and carry. So its function is addition of 3 bits. Quiz question 4. An adder circuit for adding multi-bit numbers and accepting all the bits simultaneously. Serial adder, parallel adder, both A and B, D. None. Our answer is B. Parallel adder is correct. Next topic is multiplexer. On completion of the period, you would be able to know operation of 4x1 multiplexer. Multiplexer selects binary information from one of many input lines and directs it to a single output line. It also known as data selector circuit. Selection is controlled by a particular set of input lines whose number depends on the number of data input lines. For a 2 to the power of n to 1 multiplexer, there are 2 to the power of n data input lines and n selection lines whose bit combination determine which input line is selected. So multiplexer select the number of voice channels and connect only one line is connected to the output line. In the telecommunication system, number of voice channels are connected to a single line. So which line connected to the output line depending on the selection lines. Which input line connected to the output line depending on the selection of selection line. Consider an integer m which is constrained by the following relation: m equivalent to 2 to the power of n, where m and n are both are integers. A m to 1 multiplexer has m inputs d0, d1, d2 dash 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 up to dm minus 1, one output y, n control inputs s0, s1, s2 dash 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 s n minus 1. One or more enable inputs such that y may be equal to one of the inputs depending upon the control inputs. A 4x1 multiplexer as shown in the slide. It consists of two selection lines S0 and S1. It has 4 inputs and a single output line. Single data output line, one enable input, a input line having a 4 inputs. 2 to the power of 2 means 4 inputs. 2 selection lines, 1 enable input, a single output. So here 4 inputs and single output. We can say that 4 multiplied with 1 mux. 4 into 1 mux. If the mux is enabled, zero zero y equivalent to 0, 0 1, then output y equivalent to d1. If it is 1 0, y equivalent to d2. If it is 1 1, y equivalent to d3. Putting the above information in the form of a Boolean equation, we can say that S1 and S0, if the selection lines are S1 and S0 are both are 0 0, we can say that S0 complement and S1 complement, then which selects D0. The input D0 is connected to the output Y line. Place or if S0 is 1, S1 is complemented, then D1 is connected to the output line. Or S0 complement and S1, D2 is connected to the output line. Or S0 and S1, the logic 1, then D3 is connected. So the 4 into 1 mux gate level, so the function table as shown in the truth table. S0 and S1 output Y. If S0 and S1 are 0 0, D0 is connected. If it is 0 1, D1 is connected. 1 0 means D2 is connected. If S0 and S1 are 1 1, D3 is connected to the output Y line. So the S0 and S1 are control or data selectors, control section. D0, D1, D2, D3 are input lines. The logic diagram can be drawn as shown in the slide. So S0, S1 are through the inverter and connected to the 4 AND gates. Depending on the according to the truth table. Three of those signal inputs these AND gates are connected to the AND gates output are connected to the OR gate. Then output is a single output Y. So here inputs are 4 inputs, D0, D1, D2, D3, and the data selectors are S0 and S1, a single output Y. This is a logic diagram of the 4x1 mux. Phase. The circuit that selects one of 8 inputs known as 1 into 8 demultiplexer. B 8 of 1 multiplexer. C 1 of 8 multiplexer. D 8 of 1 demultiplexer. Our answer is B is correct. 8 product of 1 multiplexer. So here 8 inputs and single output. So one of the out of 8 inputs, one of the input is connected to the output line, that depending on the selection line. A multiplexer has one data input and number of data outputs. No, the one data output and number of data inputs. C, one data output and number of data inputs and number of selection inputs. D, one data output and a number of selected input. So C is correct. One data output and number of data inputs and number of selection inputs. A multiplexer with 4-bit data, select input is a 4-to-1 multiplexer, 8-to-1 multiplexer, 16-to-1 multiplexer, 30-to-1 multiplexer. A multiplexer with 4-bit data, select the input is a 4-to-1 multiplexer. So 16-bit data, 16-to-1 multiplexer. A multiplexer with 4-bit. 2 to the power 4 means 16. So 16-to-1 multiplexer is the correct answer. A 4-variable logic expression can be realized by using only one NAND gate, NOR gate, C, demultiplexer, D, 16-1 multiplexer. The answer is 16-to-1 multiplexer. The frequently asked questions: define multiplexer, explain the working of 4-to-1 multiplexer, explain the working of 1-to-4 demultiplexer. operation of decoder. Next topic, the decoder. The operation of decoder. Can know about here. Operation of decoder, operation of 2 to 4 decoder, operation of 3 to 8 decoder, application of multiplexers, application of decoders. Existence of decoder. In olden days, the good printers used word type writers. Print A wheel turned brought the A key up, which then was struck on the paper. Then letters are encoded as 8-bit codes inside the computer. The existence of the decoder, when the particular combination of the bits that are encoded A is detected. If you want to activate the output line corresponding to A. How to do this detection using a decoder? General idea, given a 2-bit input, detect which of the two combinations is represented, produce two outputs, only one of which is 1. Decoder. A n to 2 to the power of n decoder takes n bit input and produces 2 to the power of n outputs. The n inputs represents a binary number that determines which of the 2 to the power of n outputs is uniquely true. The 2-bit input is called S1, H0, and the 4 outputs are Q0 to Q3. If the input is the binary number I, then output Qi is uniquely true. Logic circuit of 2 to 4 decoder. The decoder having 2 inputs S0 and S1. It is having a through the power of 2 means 4 outputs Q0, Q1, Q2, Q3. The inputs S0 and S1. Then 2 to the power of 2 means 4 combinations 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0 and 1, 1. The outputs are Q0, Q1, Q2, Q3. If it is 0, 0, it will generate 0, 0, 0, 1. 0, 1, it will generate 0, 0, 1, 0. If it is 1, 0, it will generate 0, 1, 0, 0. If it is 1, 1, it will generate 1, 0, 0, 0. For instance, if the input is S1 and H0 is 1, 0, decimal 2, then output Q2 is true. And Q3, Q0, Q1, Q3 are all false. The circuit decodes a binary number into a 1 of 4 code. To build a 2 to 4 decoder, from the truth table we can write equations for each of the 4 outputs, that is Q0 to Q3, based on the 2 inputs S0 and S1. In their case, there is not much to be simplified. Here are the equations. The Q0 equivalent to H0 complement S1 complement. Q1 equivalent to H0 and S1 complement. Q2 equivalent to H0 complement and S1. Q3 equivalent to H0 S1. Logic circuit of 2 to the power of 4 decoder. So you required S1 and H0. Then they are connected with inverters. We require 4 AND gates. one output is Q0, then Q1, Q2, Q3. So Q0 is equal to S0 complement, S1 complement. Like that we can connect the input of the AND gates are connected to the corresponding S1 and S0 inputs. Enable inputs. Many devices have an additional enable input which is used to activate or deactivate the device. Enabled input is used to whenever the circuit having a many similar devices in order to make the active or deactivate the concerned device. By using enable input we can activate the devices. For a decoder, En equivalent to 1 activated the decoder. So it behaves as specified earlier. Exactly one of the outputs will be 1. En equivalent to 0 deactivates the decoder by conversion. That means all of the decoders outputs are 0. We can conclude this additional input in the decoder's truth table. So we have two inputs S0 and S1. In addition to these two inputs, one more input enable input is connected. Then it is combinations. The red line shows 0. When enable is 0, it is deactivate the device. So even we have inputs 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1 for S0 and S1 combinations. Will not get any outputs. All outputs Q0, Q1, Q2, 3 are zeros. Whenever enable is active, then the combination of input causes, if it is 0, 0, then Q0 is 1, remaining are false. When enable is 1, then 0, 1 combination causes Q1 will be active, remaining are false. Whenever enable input is 1, then S1 is 1 and S0 is 0, then Q2 is true, then remaining are false. When S0 is equal to 1 and S1 is equal to 1, enable bit is 1, then Q3 will be active, then Q3 is the output is connected, then remaining are all false. Truth tables. In this table, note that whenever enable is 0, the outputs are always 0, regardless of the inputs S1 and S0. That's shown in the enable input is 0, regardless of the inputs S0 and S1 combinations. All outputs Q3, Q2, Q1, Q0 all are zeros. We can abbreviate the table by writing X's in the input columns for S1 and S0. When enable is 0, S1 S0 is XX means if any combination, don't care of the inputs, all outputs are 0. When enable is 1, then according to the inputs, if it is 0, 0, Q0 is connected, 0, 1, Q1 is connected, then 1, 0, Q2 is connected, 1, 1 and Q3 is I. The block diagram for 2 to 4 decoder using enable input. So here we have 3 inputs. One is the enable input, 2 inputs are S0 and S1. 4 outputs Q0, Q1, Q2, Q3. The Q0 equivalent to H0 complement and S1, Q1 equivalent to H0 complement dot S1, Q2 equivalent to H0 complement and S1, Q3 equivalent to H0 dot S1, Q1 equivalent to H0 and S1 complement. 3 to 8 decoder. Larger decoders are similar, hence here is a 3 to 8 decoder. The black symbol is on the right. It is having one enable input. 3 inputs are H0, S1 and S2. Then it is having 8 outputs from Q0 to Q7. Those are Q0, Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4, Q5, Q6, Q7. The truth table of 3 to 8 decoder, only one output is true for any input combinations. Here inputs H0, S1, S2, 0, 0, 0, then Q0 is enabled. Then 0, 0, 1, Q1 is enabled. 0, 1, 0, Q2 is enabled. 0, 1, 1, Q2, 0, 1, 1, Q3 is enabled. 1, 0, 0, Q4 is enabled. 1, 0, 1, Q5 is enabled. 1, 1, 0, Q6 is enabled. 1, 1, 1 inputs, then Q7 is enabled. The output equations written as per the truth table. The Q0 equivalent to H0 complement, S1 complement, S2 complement. If it is Q7, then H0 dot S1 dot S2. Like that we can write the equations for different inputs from Q1 to Q6. By using these equations, we can draw the logic diagram of 3 to 8 decoder. It is having 3 inputs A0, A1 and A2. It is having outputs for D0, D1, D2, D3, D4, D5, D6, D7. Then the inputs are connected to the concerned gates inputs based on the equations. Application of multiplexer. It is used to transmit a selected data to the output. For 7-segment display, the logic function generator parallel to serial converter. Applications of decoder. Decoders are used for BCD to decimal conversion, binary to octal conversion, hexadecimal to binary conversion, BCD to gray or gray to BCD conversion. Phase. Decoder is the opposite of multiplexer. Demultiplexer. C. Encoder. D. None of the above. D is none of the above. Decoder circuit of 2 input lines gives outputs 2, 4, C 8, D 1. So our answer is B is correct. 4 outputs. 2 to the power of 2 means 4 outputs from the decoder. The quiz question third. Decoder is used to convert binary to octal, BCD to decimal, hexadecimal to binary, D. All of the above. So decoder is used to convert all the above. So one is binary to octal, BCD to decimal, hexadecimal to binary. All the above are correct. Next topic, draw the logic circuit of 4 to 2 encoder. The working of 4 to 2 encoder, the circuit of working of decimal to BCD encoder. Need of encoder. An encoder converts decimal to hexadecimal data into binary form. Encoders are required at the interface of man and machine communication for transmission of between the various digital subsystems that do not employ the same code. So we need encoders required that interface the man and machine communications for transmission of data between various digital subsystems that do not employ the same code. Encoder, it is a logic circuit used to convert one form of data into binary form. The input data may be in any form other than binary, such as decimal, octal, hexadecimal, etc. Encoders can also be designed using combination logic circuits. The circuit diagram of 4 to 2 encoder. So here 4 inputs, decimal inputs 0, 1, 2, 3. The flash 5 volts push buttons through the plus 5 volts connected through the push buttons. When the push button press, the line is connected to the gates through the buses. So here only 2 outputs binary. 0 means 0 0, 1 means 0 1, 2 means 1 0, 3 means 1 1. So y0 is 1, y1 is 1. So we require 2 OR gates, one for y0, one for y1. So ABCD are buses to carry the signal. Y0 is equal to B plus D. Y1 equivalent to C plus D. Truth table of 422 encoder. The position of the push button input 0, 1, 2, 3. Outputs are Y0, Y1. When push button 0 is connected, pushed, the position pushed, then corresponding outputs are 0, 0. 1 means 0, 1. 2 means 1, 0. 3 is 1, 1. When push button 0 pressed, then Y1 and Y0 are OR gates have low outputs. Therefore, the output word is Y1, Y0 equivalent to 0, 0. If the button 1 is keyed, the Y1 and Y0 are OR gates have low and high outputs. Therefore, output word is Y1, Y0 equal to 0, 1. Similarly, when the button 2 is keyed, the output word is Y1, Y0 equivalent to 1, 0. And when button 3 is keyed, the output word is Y1, Y0 equivalent to 1, 1. Decimal to BCD encoder. We can get a decimal to binary encoder as shown in the figure below. Here decimal values from 0 to 9, totally 10. So BCD is a binary coded decimal. So it is a 4 bits. The bits outputs are Y0, Y1, Y2, Y3. So here plus 5 volts connected through the push buttons, and the buses are connected according to the equations. The truth table of decimal to binary encoder. The position of the push button, switch input 0 to 9, then outputs are Y0, Y1, Y2, Y3 by BCD number, binary coded decimal number. 0, if it is 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. 1 means 0, 0, 0, 1. 2 means 0, 0, 1, 0. 3 is 0, 0, 1, 1. 4 is 0, 1, 0, 0. 5 is 0, 1, 0, 1. 6 is 0, 1, 1, 0. 7 is 0, 1, 1, 1, 1. 8 is 1, 0, 0, 0. 9 is 1, 0, 0, 1. Then its logic diagram drawn, and the drawn is shown in the slide. Next topic is tri-state buffer. Need for tri-state buffer. The operation of tri-state buffer. The tri-state buffer, it is a switch that has 3 states: high state, low state, one more state is floating state or high impedance state. When 2 or more devices are connected to a common bus, tri-state buffers are used. It prevents more than one device to access the bus at the same time. The tri-state buffer is used to prevent more than one device to access the bus at the same time. The symbol of tri-state buffer with the active high enable input. The enable input, the buffer having a D in, a single input and a single output. The D is connected to D out when enable input is high. According to that, when D in is 0, we'll get the output is 0, low state. If D in is high, then output is high state. When enable is 0, then the device is deactivated. It is in the state of floating state or high impedance state. It will not function as a buffer. That is the third state of the buffer. The inputs are enable. When enable is 0, D in is whatever may be 0 or 1. Then D out is floating state or high impedance state. If the enable is 1, then D in is 0, then output is low state. When enable is 1, then it will function as a buffer. If D in is 1, then output is high state. So the buffer having 3 states: high state, low state, and high impedance state or floating state. It is a tri-state buffer. The tri-state buffer with the active low enable. Here enable input having a bubble that indicates whenever the enable into disable state is 0, then it will be active. When disable state is 1, what are the inputs? D in, X, then the device in the output D out is in the high impedance state or floating state. Whenever a disabled state is 0, if it is input is D in is 0, D out also same 0, that is low state. Disabled state is 0, D in is high, D out automatically high state. A touch state which connects the output of the gate to the bus. When enable is low, switch is open, there is no data transfer. When enable is high, switch closed, data transferred on the bus. When switch is closed, output can be high or low, and when the switch is open, it floats. The touch state buffer circuit as shown with the transistor version. It requires 4 transistors, 2 diodes, one diode, one enable input, plus VCC, transistor T1, T2, T3. The operation data is to be transferred is given at D in, and output is taken at the emitter of transistor T3 D out. The enable input is used to close or open the switch. When the enable is low, logic 0, the transistor T1 is cut off condition. This sends the transistor T2 into saturation, pulling the base voltage of T3 to ground. This opens the base to the emitter junction of the transistor T3. As a result, D out floats. When the enable is high, logic 1, the transistor T1 is in saturation. The collector voltage of T1 decreases. The transistor T2 is driven to off state. The transistor T3 now acts as an emitter follower. The output D out is high or low depending upon the input D in. Hence the circuit acts as a closed switch. In normally open type, the switch open when the enable is 0 and closed when the enable is 1. In normally closed type, the buffer open when the enable is 1 and closed when the enable is 0. Hence for normally closed, instead of using the term enable, we use the term disable. Thank you. Thank you.